Batting second. The center fielder. Number 20.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third. The shortstop. Franklin.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jesus Luzardo will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now, as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win 1, lose 1. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And the 2-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So here's Malik Smith. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The windup and the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third. The catcher. Austin Nola.
So striding forward now, Austin Nola looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Down and away, ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at bat.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Still no score. Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy. He's been a major factor in the series with 4 hits and 6 RBIs. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he brings a 4 for 12 line. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. Number 13 for him on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Looks
two.
like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Popped him up. Lopes will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of the second. The A's lead this one 1-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Terrence Gore. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Terrence. Gore.
Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Gore absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now in the box, Mitch Haniger. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Gore on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Nope. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Murphy recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, 2 down now.
Batting seven. The designated hitter. Gillen.
So stepping in, Dylan Moore, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Fastball swung on and missed. Luzardo is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Here's the 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Matt Olson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Walker's ready. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3-2, full count. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gore is there, and he has it for the out. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. One gone for the A's here in the third. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out toward second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there.
He's going.
Kemp breaks with the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Nope. 3-0.
I got 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Has a look, now the pitch. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting. Number 22.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Laureano. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. In the air now out to left field. Gore is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Franklin Barreto.
Digging in to try it again, Franklin Barreto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One and 0. Here it is. Uh-oh, this one goes behind him at the plate. Careful now. It's ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In now, Sean Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Murphy swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer.
Nope,
and this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1. Here it is. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. One run is in. Throw comes to second. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 4-0. Dan Vogelbach is next, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
Batting ninth. The shortstop. Tim Lowe.
Stepping up to the plate, Tim Lowe. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two and 1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Barreto has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Walker peers in. Here it comes.
Ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
That evens it up 1-1. Two and one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB, when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Chapman comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. In there, strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now to the plate, Matt Olson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Oakland, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Malik Smith. First delivery to him on the way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now catcher, Austin Nola.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. At the plate now, Austin Nola. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a curveball misses inside. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Nola is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
It's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Terrence Gore. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Barreto backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting. The right fielder. Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
First and second now, 1 man out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting. Third baseman. Kyle Seager.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sink.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 4-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Kemp. First pitch of the at-bat.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And it's quickly 0-2. Walker's ready. Here comes the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Yoshihisa Hirano will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Yoshihisa Hirano.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No outs, nobody on. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Runner at first following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ramon Laureano. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Here it comes on 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Franklin Barreto, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Henniger is there to put it away for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Striding in once again, Sean Murphy. And their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Chris Davis next to bat. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. In his career, Davis averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Full count.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air to right field. Giving chase is Henniger. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting. The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Digging in now, Matt Chapman. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
3 runs already home here. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, 1 error, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Mariners nothing. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Dylan Moore.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time. Inning.
Hey.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now another 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. Number 20.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting. The shortstop. Here. Whoa.
To the plate now, Tim Lopes. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit on the ground out to short. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Here's a look over to first. Chopped to third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Hediger. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And with 1 swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Trevor Oakes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Oakes, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. He's around first, heading for 2, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
In now, Franklin Barreto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher,
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Two outs here with a runner at third. Just behind the fastball there. Two strikes now.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
One ball and two strikes to the A's catcher.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The A's lead it 10-0. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here it comes on 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Gordon ahead, 3 balls and a strike. Malik Smith is on deck. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Piscotty is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
Now at the plate, Austin Nola. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Called strike
No
two with the
ball, 2
letters.
strikes.
0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Into the box, Chris Davis. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Davis is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now batting. Right fielder. Steven Piscotty.
Ready now, Stephen Piscotty trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Nope,
And
that's
2-0
down.
now as this misses below the knees. 1 out, nobody on. Too
Ball
high.
3.
And it's 3-0.
3 balls.
Well,
no
he was
strike.
definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes
Nope.
ball 4,
Ball 4.
so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Stepping in, Matt Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting. The first baseman. Matt.
Carl Edwards Jr. enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it
Now
is.
pitching for the Mariners. Number 16. Carl Edwards Jr.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Up next for Oakland. The second base.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And
Yep,
he takes
that ball
ball
went out.
2, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ball, that pitch is
2-0.
out.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Down
That's
low,
ball
and the
3.
plot thickens here. 3-0. Ramon Laureano waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he lays
that's
off
ball
here.
4.
A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting. Number 22.
Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Lined hard and deep down the left field line. But he just missed his extra bases.
Ball 1.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Franklin Barreto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. One and 1 to Franklin Barreto. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 13-0. Striding in, Terrence Gore. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And a ball, 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And it's fouled away.
Nope.
Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Sean Murphy. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Sean Murphy.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0 misses down below the knees. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Dan Altavilla comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in, Chris Davis, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Smith. A leap, but it's off his glove. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
No, that's low.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here it comes on 3-0. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He went deep back in the 5th. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
First base.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Marcus Semien. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. Now he's safe at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Austin Adams takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Austin Adams.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
Henniger is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
Now batting. The shortstop. Franklin Barreto.
Ready once again, Franklin Barreto, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 17-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Ball.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ball 3.
3-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey, 2. 3-2.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So digging in now, Daniel Vogelback. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. D. Gordon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Hit back up the middle. To second for 1, and the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Chris Bassett enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 40, Chris Bassett.
Malik Smith will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Nope,
and a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Hey.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
2-0.
Bassett, a
1
right-hander going 6'5". He was a 16th round selection back in 2011.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
I got the count.
The count now
2-2.
at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. A man on third with 2 down. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. Oakland is on top in this one, 17-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed
0-1.
pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He doubled his last time through. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Gordon is there, and that's the 2nd out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now, Stephen Piscotty, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Vogelback will put this one away, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Digging in, Austin Nola starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Terrence Gore, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Davis is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting. The right fielder. Mitch Haniger.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's
and he
ball
falls
2.
behind now, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey!
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Comes with
Ball
the fastball,
4,
but
out.
it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Settling in now, Kyle Seager. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Now batting. The designated hitter. Gillen Moore.
In now the Mariners DH, Dylan Moore, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch coming, here it is.
No.
Fastball just misses, that's ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back. Nice pitch.
Last chance for the Mariners. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach. Got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-2 in tonight's game. The Oakland A's cash in with 21 hits en route to victory. Jesus Luzardo earns win number 4 on the season as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Taijuan Walker was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.